like to see under qualifications of number 4 that specifically relates to content area, because I firmly believe there's a difference between holding a certification where you've tested into the certification versus having the content knowledge for mathematics. So when we're searching for someone for this position, it's really important that we have someone who has the content background. And I believe number 4, under qualifications, it'd be nice to have a number 4 that specifies how much math content that person has in their education for overseeing the math instruction. That's just a comment.
Yeah,
So, Dr. Ruth?
Yeah, Dr. Fogger and I had a conversation about this a little earlier, and, you know, we've already discussed, I say we, I and the appropriate staff members, we've already talked about, in addition to the basic qualifications for this position, about posting to provide preferred qualifications, which we will do, because we know the content area is, you know, that's essential. You know, we have some great elementary ed teachers that, you know, that may be strong with math, but maybe their math content, you know, experience or training may not be have the depth and breadth that, you know, that we really need for somebody if we're looking for, you know, K through 12 person. So that is something that we will plan to include in preferred qualifications, and something that we're, you know, I mean, it's a top priority with regard to, you know, what we need in that position to assist our math teachers in the articulation of our math, you know, from K-12.
Dr. Burns?
And Dr. Ruth, you hit on something that I was a concern of mine in K-12. Like you said, there are elementary teachers that are absolutely excellent in their area, and then there are middle and high school teachers who are also experts. I think that's a wide spectrum
It is.
of
What
curriculum.
we're looking at basically, this is you know, conceptually, we're looking at primarily at someone who will assist, first of all, in the transition from the upper elementary grades into the middle school, and then the transition from the middle school into the high school programs. And we've had discussions about having a person in this position for, I don't know how long, at least a year, if not longer. But that's essentially what we're looking for that person to do, because as we talked earlier, and we've seen this over the years with FCAT, we've seen it now with FSA as well. Our kids are performing really well in elementary school, and then there's a drop off in middle school. And then after they pick back up a little bit through middle school, then there's a drop off again, sometimes in 9th and 10th grade. So I think those are two of the critical areas that we really want to address, and we really want to try to have a stronger articulation, in that transition, from grade configuration school to grade configuration school. So those are some of the things that we've talked about and that we want to target, with someone in this position.
Any other questions or comments on the consent agenda this evening? Mr. Dionis, you don't have to apologize.
Really quick, Dr. Lewis, the parsonage.
Yes.
This is our first venture into a lease, and I'll just make a couple of statements. On the consent agenda, it says it's $800 a month, but then when I read through the lease itself, it's showing $850. So I guess it's a twofold question.